Now, here's something that you may not hear often, and that is that paying down your debt is saving. A lot of times people think about paying down their debt and they're like, oh, that's just money going out. But you are saving so much when you paying off your debt and paying it off on time. So today we're going to talk about how you're actually saving when you're reducing your debt. Samantha, thank you for being here today. Let's start off with you telling us a little bit about yourself.
I am a doula. I own my own business, and I have debt from college, from grad school, and a little bit of credit card debt. Mm-hmm. So I definitely think about when I'm paying down those debts, it does feel like money going out, honestly.
And I guess technically it is going out, right? But there are some positive things that come out of that. So when you think about how you feel about money and about savings right now, how would you describe that? Would you say you're confident or a little bit of trepidation there? Like, how are you feeling when it comes to money?
I really try to focus on being confident. I think that the opportunities that come with being a business owner are that there's no ceiling on my income, which is wonderful, but also with a business that primarily works in person, the last couple of years have been an adventure.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, a little bit of a roller coaster.
How do you work yourself through that? So if you start getting a little bit nervous, a little anxiety, what is that process of like, okay, let me get back to that positive mindset?
I make sure to actually look at my bank account. In my 20s, I had this time period where I didn't like looking at it. I was working in nonprofits and was just really nervous that I was about to overdraft. But what I learned is that if you don't pay attention, that's when you overdraft. Mm-hmm. So I make a point to actually look at my money. I make a point to look at my budget spreadsheet. And since I do run my own business, I think, okay, what can we do? Who can we help to make more money? Yeah. And people are always having babies, so it's going to be fine.
They are. I love that. We call that idea of like not looking because I call it the ostrich. Like you're just like head down, don't want to look at it.
It's the unknown of the debt, and it becomes this monster that just kind of creeps in the back of my mind. So I just keep an Excel spreadsheet, and it sounds like you all have a good tool. Just seeing what all the bills are, their due dates, and what I can pay down on them really does give me more confidence. Because then even if it takes it'll take me a few years for student loans, it is progress towards a goal.
Yes.
And I like making progress towards goals.
We have a spending and savings tool at America Saves and Military Saves that kind of helps you look at everything and helps like you assess your financial landscape so that you can kind of quell a little bit of that anxiety. So really great strategy around that. For some of our savers, especially our military savers, a lot of times they're targeted for certain things. You were talking about those Facebook ads, but a lot of new service members, junior enlisted, are often targeted with higher interest rates for cars and other things. So, taking a step back, asking yourself, do you really need this? And like looking at the numbers and thinking about what it's going to actually cost you to swipe that card, because it's going to be more than whatever that ticket price is, may have you thinking again if you take that 24 hours to really decide if you need it or not. So really great tip. Hearing your story is just so encouraging and so inspiring. So thank you for sharing it.
Thank you.